Hello everyone, today I'm going to take you through the Comstock Lode as well as through Silver City. The Comstock Lode was one of the most important discoveries in American history in output and significance. Back in 1857, the richest silver deposit in American history was discovered right here in Nevada. Two brothers, Evan and Hosea Grosh, discovered the deposit but died before recording their claims. Henry Comstock, a sheep herder and prospector who looked after the brothers' cabin, tried to find gold on the land but sold the claims after he didn't have any success. Even though he died a poor man, the Silver Lode still came to bear his name. The Comstock Lode did contain large amounts of gold, however, miners had difficulties getting to it due to the bluish clay in their way. It turned out that the clay was silver of exceptional purity. It wasn't long after this discovery that thousands of miners showed up. A railroad came next, and by the 1870s, the area became one of the most heavily industrialized in the West. About 5 miles from here is a town by the name of Virginia City, a town built on top of the Mother Lode. In the 1870s, Virginia City was the most important city between Chicago and the Pacific Coast. Between 1862, when the population was 4,000, and 1874, when it ballooned to 25,000, Virginia City grew faster than any other city in the West. The town's 6-story hotel had the only elevator west of Chicago, and downtown had 110 saloons and 10 theaters and music halls. The Comstock Lode was so rich that the mines were excavated to depths of 3,200 feet beneath town. At these depths, floods in the mines were sudden, and miners narrowly escaped being drowned by vast underground reservoirs that were unexpectedly tapped. Intrusion of scalding hot water into the mines was a huge problem, and the expense of water removal increased with the depth of the mines. The solution to this was the Sutro Tunnel that ran from the valley near Dayton through 4 miles of solid rock to the mines. To my surprise, I noticed as I drove through the area that the Comstock Lode was currently being mined as we speak. After doing some research, I learned that the Comstock Mining Incorporated began acquiring properties and developing prospects here in 2003. They claim that the area still has proven and probable reserves of 3.25 million ounces of gold. Here you see Silver City. It is close to becoming a ghost town these days, with only 170 residents, but back in 1861 had as many as 1,200 residents. Silver City was an important link between Comstock Lode mines of Virginia City, Nevada, and the processing mills located near Dayton and along the Carson River. While the town thrived for a few years, its own mills proved to be less productive than Virginia City and Gold Hill. After 1869, the Virginia and Truckee railroads were completed and eliminated the value of Silver City as a freight center. Although Silver City never gained the acclaim and attention of Virginia City, there are still significant remnants. There are a handful of historic structures, including a post office you can see on the left side of the road as I'm driving along, a substantial cemetery, and a Hardwick house, a former ice house built in 1862 that is now a private residence. That concludes our tour. I hope you enjoyed coming along for the ride.